It's always pain when I come here. You're ha ha ha. It's like, why do you have to do that?
I have to,
or at least warn me, because you've ruined my hearing with that. Ha ha ha. You don't need to do that into the microphone.
Well, let me ask the engineer why he has you do that. So, engineer, why do you have Max do that? Well, it's because we need audio levels. Engineering is very important in the podcast world.
Is that character work? You're doing characters.
Well, you're rubbing off on me. Plus, this is Engineer Scott.
Engineer Scott?
And Engineer Scott needs audio levels.
You mean Scott the engineer? Ooh. Hey, listen, how's it going?
Hey, here we are again, man.
Hey, you know,
we took a break.
Have we been doing this since 2016? I think so.
I think so.
Oh, boy.
And what the fuck is wrong with us? We only have 23 of them now. So we're not taking this too seriously, are we?
No.
We do need to do more.
There's no momentum whatsoever.
Life gets in the way.
I don't know how we can possibly do more. You go away for 9-week trips. I don't understand it.
And you're busy too.
Who's watering the plants when you go away?
Nobody. We actually have low water plants.
Of course you do.
Yeah, we're not dumb. We just got back from a great trip, and you just got back from a great trip.
Everyone's heard about my wine country trips. What the fuck? You went to South Africa?
Yeah, I went to Cape Town, South Africa.
That's right.
It was very cool. Seeing friends, seeing the sights.
That's on the Mediterranean Sea.
It is not.
No.
It actually straddles
Indian Sea.
Indian and Atlantic.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. Beautiful people.
And you've never been there?
Never been there. And it's a fucking long journey.
Right.
Getting there took about 23 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
Of the day. So we left on February 28th and landed on their March 2nd.
Wow.
So it was a long journey, but it was good.
You saw your friend Charlie, who lives out there.
Our friend Charlie.
Female Charlie.
Charlie.
She lives out there.
No, she's from there.
Right.
Grew up there.
Right.
Moved to the States.
She wanted to show you her life
and
there.
she goes back for a month, once a year.
I got you. Because she has relatives.
Yeah, well, she's from there. She's got a mother and family. And she always asked us to join her sometime to show us around.
So what do you do out there?
And she did. Well, we saw penguins, and we went on a day safari, rhinos and giraffes and lions. And then we went to a cheetah outreach, and we petted cheetahs.
See, you sent me that photo, and it disturbed me. That cheetah was drugged out. There's no way you could pet a sleeping cheetah.
Yeah. It was sleeping. You pet it a certain way so it doesn't wake up.
Really?
But it was purring like a gigantic kitty.
Oh, my God.
What I'll do is I'll post the picture on our Facebook page of me petting a cheetah.
Okay.
And the cheetah looks dead, but it's just sleeping.
Okay.
They sleep.
If you think the cheetah looks dead, just chime in. And if you don't, just don't say anything.
Cheetahs sleep 16 hours a day.
Really?
Yeah, they only move if they have to. Otherwise, they're sleeping.
That's so crazy.
They are the fastest land animal, so they save up all that energy to hunt. So if they're not hunting and they're not having to run 60 miles an hour, they're sleeping.
So is it a real safari or is it a reserve for animals?
It was a reserve.
Great.
Yeah, it wasn't...
but they have wide open spaces and they're eaten and...
Well, but they're not fed like a zoo. I mean, they're open and they're wild.
Oh, so a cheetah could take down a gazelle.
Absolutely.
On the reserve.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And so can the rhinos and the lions and whatever.
But no one can get into the reserve to poach the rhino's horns.
As a matter of fact, they can. They actually have houses that the anti-poaching people stay at.
Oh, wow.
You could climb the fence and poach.
Oh, Jesus.
It's happened. So they actually have a group of people that are there 24/7.
I'm so disgusted by that.
It's disgusting.
Notion. The greed, what greed does, how we've eroded, what we've done to this planet. How many fucking more stories am I going to have to open up? I cannot go on Facebook anymore, man. People don't warn me. I saw a beautiful sperm whale being lifted out of the ocean by a giant crane, and they said there was 5,000 pounds of plastic in this thing.
It's crazy. I'm going to rock your world. I learned something.
What?
Canned hunting. This is a new layer to how fucking sick human beings are. Have you heard of canned hunting?
No.
Canned hunting is kind of like a video game, but it's real. The lions that were at this reserve were rescued from a canned hunting operation. And the lions were all declawed, and this is what canned hunting is. It's a video game, and you have like an avatar of yourself. And in the game, you're hunting a lion. But it's real. The lion actually gets killed. And the lions are bred specifically for this game. So they're bred to be in the game so they could be killed. And it's called.
Do you have any? Actually, do you have any cyanide?
No. I took it all a couple of days ago.
What? How are you still alive?
I'm kind of not a human.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I know.
Jesus,
I know.
that is so horrible.
I know. It's one of the worst things I've ever heard. So these lions were rescued, and this canned hunting bullshit, it exists. And it's big, apparently. And
Dude, we're living in a world where that is still allowed, and just today, it was like announced that they're going to start stoning gays under Sharia law.
Right, in Brunei.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I mean, what are we doing?
I don't know. We haven't evolved that much since we were cavemen.
Oh, I think the de-evolution is what's happened. I think
Maybe.
Devo, those dudes are prophets.
Yeah, we're going backwards. So if we do, then are we just going to become more, not that we're not debaucherous now,
Right.
but then no one's going to give a shit about rules.
Right.
It'll be, what is
It's-
that? What is
it's
that
fun.
movie that when basically there's no rules for a day and anything
Oh,
goes?
you're talking about the Purge.
Yes, it's going to be
Purge
the
series.
It's going to be the Purge forever.
Yeah,
It's going to be one gigantic purge.
It's fine. I'll go out day one of the Purge.
You're ready, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'll go up to a guy and say, "Look, I'll get a running start, even though I can't run very fast, and you can just shoot me from behind."
You want end times to happen in
Well,
like
listen,
by
if it keeps up like this,
next Tuesday.
I don't want animals to keep suffering. I don't want declawed lions to be video game targets in real life. I don't want whales and oh, and then did you see the pic of the jellyfish with
No.
the fish inside it?
No.
A guy is scuba diving, taking some underwater photos, and he's like, "Oh, a jellyfish! Let me snap that." He snaps it. He looks at the viewfinder, and there is a fish inside with a look of total fear. Like, "Oh my God, I swam into the wrong thing. I'm inside a jellyfish. What happens next?" Because I think they start to disintegrate, right?
Yeah, but but that's just nature. A
But
jellyfish
don't
has
you
to
feel
eat.
bad for the little
No,
disintegrating?
not really. I mean, what if the jellyfish didn't eat the fish and the jellyfish died because it didn't eat? Would you feel bad for the jellyfish?
Well, I mean, jellyfishes are so creepy and scary, but
I think
I
they're
guess
really
they
beautiful.
have every right. They are
I
beautiful.
actually have a picture of jellyfish on my wall.
That's true.
I love jellyfish.
They are beautiful.
They are.
I've been stung by one.
Yeah.
I survived.
They hurt.
You've been stung? Yeah.
I have, actually.
Hurts?
Yeah.
But no, I guess I can't choose a jellyfish over a stupid fish that flew into its jellyfish hole.
Well, it happens.
Center of itself.
The jellyfish hole.
Why? All right,
Well-
so you had a good time out there. Where'd you stay? Bed and breakfast?
Airbnb, your favorite. It was fantastic.
Dirty sheets?
No, it was a beautiful house.
Mm-hmm.
2-story house. We stayed in a part of the city called Fish Hook, which is actually by the beach.
Yeah.
So it was sort of out of the whole sort of urban metropolis
That's
area.
cool.
And it was a great trip. I recommend anybody that wants to have a great adventure, go to Cape Town.
Really?
It's really a great place. Yeah, I would go back tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Did you see Charlie in a white bikini?
White bikini.
Does Charlie listen to this show?
No. So I can say for certain I did not.
Right.
But she's a beautiful woman. Absolutely. And she's a fantastic singer
Okay.
and dancer.
And
So-
you like her husband?
Her husband's fantastic.
And he was there?
No, he was going to go. He couldn't
Good.
make it. No, he had to stay home. But he's a
Did
fantastic
she come
musician.
stay with you guys in the Airbnb?
She did not.
Oh.
She came over, but she didn't stay with us.
Did you meet her mom?
I did.
And?
Her mom's great.
Is her mom hot?
Her mom is very pretty.
Okay.
Yes.
That means she's not hot. Does her mom look like Charlie?
No.
Okay.
I recommend Africa to anybody, and I want to go back to other countries.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have another 8-week trip planned next
Absolutely.
month, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Where's the next big place you're
The
going?
big place we're going to go is next year. We're going to go to Moscow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to Russia.
Jesus, did I know that?
I don't think
That's
so.
intense.
Yeah, we got friends there too.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We have
that's right.
friends, and we're going to go to Russia and hang out with them.
And you really like these people? All these
do.
people? You really like these
Well,
people?
I wouldn't travel the world to go hang with them if I didn't.
But what do you like about them?
I like that they're very adventuresome people. They're creative. A lot of them are musicians.
What about their personalities, though?
Well, they're very easygoing.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're very, very easygoing. I've been on trips with friends who are a pain in the ass, and I would never go with them. No, I've traveled with you, and I'm not lumping you into the pain in the... No, but I'm saying I'm not lumping you in to the pain in the ass crowd.
Right.
You're cool. I've traveled with you and your wife. We have a good time. We drink wine. It's a big laugh fest. We got to do it again. And how much fun do we have?
We have a good time.
Now, do you lump myself and
Yes.
we're a pain in the ass?
You, not Naomi. Not Naomi.
I'm the pain in the ass.
Yes.
Okay. So do you only go because...
Naomi's amazing.
If she didn't go, would you not go with me?
If she didn't go, you're not invited.
I'm not invited. Okay. I can accept that. I can accept it.
No, we're going to do something. We'll figure it out.
All right.
When you get back from Istanbul, we'll figure it out.
All right. I need to bring up something.
What?
And I don't know why you did this.
What did I do?
You're an actor and you're a voiceover guy for many, many years. You have your chops. You're incredibly successful, way more than most. People envy you. They want to be you. You're Chester Cheetah. You're Mantis. You're this and you're that. You know, you're Tony Soprano and you're... who are you? You're Al Pacino and everybody. What did you do yesterday?
I took an acting class.
Why?
Well, first of all, you texted me, acting class, cool. You feel you need to get better chops?
Yeah, you've got
Why
chops.
Why is it always about that?
Because
What?
why would you? You want to
Why do you take drum class? You've been drumming. What, do you need better chops to take Afro-Cuban drums? You
Yes.
just want to tune up.
All right, I get it.
Right?
I'm just asking. I didn't realize you actually wanted to tune up your acting.
I didn't know I did, but this year, I guess it was back in February, our mutual friend Brett Pearsons and I went and saw our buddy Scott Conte, who I've been working with Scott for years. He's in my horror thing. The last play I did was in 2004. He was in that. I've known him. I thought he was a great guy. I've always respected his talent. So we went and saw him perform in this play, and he was by far the best thing about it. Afterward, I said, Scotty, let me take you out for a drink. So the three of us went out, got a round of drinks, got a couple of little appetizers. We're sitting there shooting the shit. And I said, how's your class going? And I didn't realize how long Scott had been teaching. And he's worked. I mean, he's been on Seinfeld, and he's been on a bunch of shows. But he got real into teaching. Like, he was teaching at UCLA, and then he just started his own sort of acting studio. And it's all through Pacific Resident Theater, so the space he uses is over there. It sucks that I live in North Hollywood and I have to drive to Venice every Tuesday night now, but...
oh, you're committing?
I think I'm committing.
Oh,
well, I've already paid for 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I shot him the money right up front. I said, I'm in for this. I have the option after 4 weeks to take a break or maybe come back the following month. I don't know yet. We're going to see how it goes. But I got to tell you, last night, nervous as hell. What am I doing? Same thing. Why am I doing this? What sense does it make? The point is, after doing voiceover for so long, and it's been amazing, you start to forget other tools and skills in expressive performance. I do anyway. So I'm like, I miss like connecting with a partner and looking them in the eye and building a reality with a partner or two partners. I miss listening to someone else besides my own voice.
Right.
Because a lot of the stuff I do is very, not sedentary. What's the word?
Solitary.
Solitary.
You're not, even when you did Kung Fu Panda,
Even when I was-
you're not riffing off anyone else in the room with you.
No, Kung Fu Panda was a different situation.
Was it?
We would work all as a group.
Okay.
You know, the Furious Five were always pretty much
But
together.
you like the collaborative thing
Yeah.
because it actually makes you better in the moment.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
It's like being in a band. It's like jamming with a band.
Yes. Other actors, especially if they're good and they're not inside their heads and they're loose and open and listening, it's like sex, man. So
Yeah.
I got to do some great scene work last night. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I knew going in that there were going to be fucking children in the class. And by children, I mean 25-year-olds. And there were. And they look like children. And I know that I could be old enough to be their weird uncle. But I got up on stage with this woman. I was paired up with her. We were given a scene about grief. And it went to so many different levels. I would say in the 4 or 5 times we performed it, things just got better and better and sometimes weirder. And it was all because of Scott. Like, he's really good at making you feel like you're important in the class.
And making you feel safe. Like
Safe.
you could completely just let go in that.
Absolutely. He
That's
goes,
great.
This is a gym. I'm your trainer. I'm your coach. He's got a lot of really beautiful, I guess, allegories, for things, like really good stuff. And again, like philosophical, like it's almost spiritual type thing.
So you went away kind of buzzed last night.
I was buzzed. In fact, I was woozy. And I was woozy from the get-go, and I think a lot of it had to do with nerves. Now, my plan was to drive home, open a bottle of wine, and unwind. I didn't drink. That's why it's so nice to enjoy a glass of wine right now, because I just got home and I was just too busy letting the feelings that I had absorbed in the class. And listen, I've had the worst experiences in acting class. Are you kidding me? I got to tell you one of the last acting classes I took, super quick. I'm not going to name the guy. Let's just say his name was Don. So Don was a guy who used to teach me acting back when I was a fucking child. And through the years, I had sort of kept in touch with him, and I'd say this was late 90s. He started a class. Okay, I'm going to be studying with Don again after all these years. How strange. So he rented out a theater space, and we're all in there. And oh, gosh, he must have had 12 people. This must have been the second or third class out of like a 12-week program, Lorenzo.
Yes. So you had 9 more to go.
9 more to go. I had done some scene work. I had done some monologues. The third class begins. I believe it was like a Sunday afternoon at 2, which I don't want to go anywhere on a Sunday, but he always got up in front of the class first and gave a little talk. The guy gets up there, dude, and he's like, basically, one thing you want to realize with acting is that acting is reacting. The dude lets out a hot, wet, resonant fart. Everyone gets real quiet. He starts to flop sweat. He's standing before us, falling apart. He goes, it's okay, Don. No, sorry, I don't know why I did that. It's okay, man. It's just a fart. Don't worry about it, dude. So go on. What were you saying? No, honey, it's okay. Yeah, like, dude, there were like a lot of hot chicks in the. Dude, he couldn't do it.
He couldn't react to his own fart?
No, the fart popped out. It went flit, and he dropped everything, went into a flop sweat panic, ran outside. I follow him. I go, what are you doing? What are you doing? He goes, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, it's a fart. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
It was a little weird at first, I gotta say. I'm surprised you don't have much more control over your gas expulsions, but get the fuck back in there and teach us how to act. I can't do it. Dude.
That was it.
He canceled class for that day.
Right.
Sent out an email the following Monday apologizing to everyone, refunding our money. Never heard from him again.
Wow.
It was the fart that killed his teaching career.
Wow.
Now, if Scotty was to blow one out last night, I'd fucking jump up and hug him.
Right.
Because he'd
probably make it into a bit.
He would. He's hilarious.
Right.
Scott is a dramatic actor.
We have got to get him on this show.
Oh, we should get Scott on it. That'd be perfect.
It's perfect.
Oh, I love that idea.
We're having Scott on.
I love that idea. Oh, he's so entertaining. That's a great idea. So, yeah. I'll make sure he listens to this episode.
Absolutely. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. So yeah, dude. So I've always been real cringy about acting class, and I hate actors. There's so many bad ones. Like most of my dear friends, like the people who I put in my horror thing, they're anti-actors. They're not phonies. They're not full of themselves.
But most actors that you know, aren't they basically just always acting? Do you ever feel like you actually know anybody who's an actor as a person? I know some actors.
I would say my friends.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
I wouldn't hang out with someone who's on all the time.
But don't you think that that's the majority?
Yeah.
Now, that's not my world, so I don't know. But
I would say
but I've met some, and you know that they're just putting on a facade.
I think actors are more emotional and internal and moody and pouty. I would say what you're talking about is like fucking improv guys.
Oh.
Those guys, they wear cargo pants and logo T-shirts, and they're always like one-upping each other, and it's zingers.
I see.
And they're always topping each other.
So the improv world's completely different than your acting drama world.
I don't know if it's completely different, but it's a different sort of animal. You know, it's all about getting the laugh and I'll just tell you, from my experience, when my wife decided to take Second City courses, she went through 2 years of class and then another year of shows. I went to everything to support her. I was in those hallways watching these fucking people. It's excruciating. Excruciating. They don't shut the fuck up. And everything is a song and a dance and a joke. And you want to open fire on them.
That would be fun for about 45 seconds.
Thank you.
And then you're done.
Thank you.
It's like, hey, okay, great. Can you be you now? And I've known actors, and it gets a little, after about, a minute, you're like,
See, it's not like that with me, right?
I got to deal with this person now. And
I'm an actor.
And I have to kind of smile and go, oh, wow, that was really funny.
Yeah.
No, you're not like that at all.
Right.
No, I mean, you are a cast of characters, but I know you.
Right.
And if you were only a cast of characters, I wouldn't be your friend.
Yeah. Oh my God! Could you imagine if if you were hanging out with me and I was always Al Pacino?
Yeah, that would be great for 30 seconds.
Lorenzo, I need you to do me a favor. Can you get me a few more of these apple slices?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would lock the door.
So I just feel like, I mean, look, it's been one fucking class, but I already feel oddly different. Like maybe could be ignition to a new trajectory. Because I tell you, as much as I love VO and God bless the wonderful jobs and wonderful characters I get to play or whatever, I seriously, I ain't getting any younger, and I want to be in 30 bad horror movies that you can rent on Amazon. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like, I'm talking the bottom of the heap Z level, but at least they're on a SAG budget so they can pay a couple bucks to come in and be freaky. Even it's just like the 4 teenagers roll into town to the gas station, and the gas station guy's out front. What the hell you want? What are you looking for? Can you tell us where we can, get a drink around here? They got sarsaparilla in the bar, but I wouldn't go in there right now. Guys, we got to go in there right now. And then they all die. And then I'm the one wiping up the blood. That's it. I'm in it for 2 minutes. I will be so happy.
It sounds like you're kind of rediscovering why you got into acting in the first place.
Yeah, I've been acting my whole life.
You're going back to the beginning.
Yeah, I'm going back.
It's like jamming in a garage, like you started when you were 16, and you're just like, this is so fucking fun. This is why I want to be in a band.
I mean, you can never go back, but I guess I am.
Well, you can kind of go back, but now you've got a lot of feathers in your cap.
Yeah.
So now you can actually start with a lot of skills and not just be a beginner.
I believe Scott Conte can help me
That's great.
get out of my head.
Well, good for you.
And he'll definitely call me on my bullshit. If he doesn't believe me, he'll say something.
Are you going to become a happier person?
Well, medical marijuana's helped.
Oh,
that.
so now it's acting plus medical marijuana.
I say acting, like real acting, this kind of acting, and medicinal gummies, 10 THC gummies. That's gonna pretty much save my life.
Would you ever take the gummies before the acting class?
No,
Never.
No. In fact, I had an impulse. I'm like, maybe I should have a little glass of wine, because I got down real early to Pacific. I had like an hour to kill. And I bring a book, of course, but I'm like, well, maybe I'll go up and have a little glass of wine before class. No, I want to go in.
You don't want to be buzzed at all.
I don't want to be buzzed at all.
Are you ever buzzed when you do a VO, a voiceover?
Not if it's a job.
What about any public performance?
It all depends. Like if it's a roast and there's like a huge bunch of people in the room.
No, I'm talking about you in a play. If you're doing a performance, do you ever get a little buzz before you?
Okay, I would say there was one play that we probably had some drinks before and during the show, and the whole play was about 2 bachelors living together trying to get laid. It was Brett and I.
So it helped. It helped you be buzzed.
It helped us loosen up, and but no, I think like on professional jobs, no, I don't fuck around.
All right.
I don't want.
You're a pro.
Yeah, I don't want to blurt out anything.
Right.
inappropriate or
Right.
anything like.
Now, if you're in
burping.
the studio and you let a fart go by, would you just go, okay, that's it, goodbye?
I'm not a real.
Don't give me a paycheck.
I'm not a real farter.
Oh, really?
But I'll tell you what, it's weird. Like,
But I know you, if you did let one go,
Yeah.
you don't care.
No, I think I'd be a little embarrassed, but I would definitely immediately, if it produced a green cloud, I would go
Yeah.
and get a match.
Right.
I would, put
Plus,
on.
it wouldn't be you farting.
a
It'd be-
designer
it,
candle.
it would be, Tony Soprano farting.
Oh, I just let one go. Rip, bada, boom.
There you go. And that's how you diffuse it.
Time to toot. Jack. No, I'm not a real farter, but it's weird. I'll tell you what. There is something where if I eat, you can kind of hear me digesting a little bit.
You get like that.
Inside farts. Inside the body farts.
Yes. Like the reverse kind of like
It's weird.
stomach growl.
Yeah.
Like-
It's not a growl.
It's like,
oh, God. Whoa. So
there's an ascension in the pitch.
sometimes.
Oh.
Oh. And that's just processing my
Wow.
food.
It's like a synthesized filter effect.
Yes, so I need to learn, and it's so funny. I actually did it last night. I said, "Well, I'm not
On
gonna,
command?
I'm not gonna eat a big fucking meal before acting class. I'm just gonna have a little, little cup of soup. That's all I had, and then I had a tuna fish sandwich with some shredded lettuce and some grapes, which I ate after class. So I don't want to be in class and there's silence and they're
Right.
like I was filming in Kari Walgren's basement. I was filming one of the actresses for Red Leaf Complex, my horror project, and it's super quiet in there. And I said to her, her character is like kind of weird and messed up. She's like this crazy male lady.
Perfect.
And I
So
said
typecasting.
Sometimes you're a little gassy, sometimes you're a little stinky, So she's sniffing herself, and so I'm like, if you hear any noises, they're coming from you. So there's one take where you hear me go. And she stopped and like looked and pat her stomach, and it's perfect. But no, they don't actually come out until I'm in the privacy of my own
All right.
bathroom.
You've got a lot of control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also, I'm assuming, part of the an acting layer is that you have to have that kind of control.
Right.
Controlling of a lot of things.
Dude, I just got to learn I don't need to order. Okay, so I went to breakfast the other day with a friend, and do I really want toast and eggs and potatoes?
You don't want that. It'll weigh you down.
I got a little bowl of fruit. I got a little marinated skirt steak, a little tiny simple thing and some salsa. And I ate it slowly, and I was fine for hours. And if I get a little hungry, I just drink a glass of water and eat a cup full of cashews. I don't need big, giant meals.
Is acting making that effect on you? It's affecting what your
I don't know what's going on.
restaurant choices are?
No.
But do you feel like you want to eat less?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe the acting is okay. The internal package is feeling good, but we got to get back to, and it's getting hotter out. So
It
it's like,
is.
Gotta start moving my bod more again.
And you eat all that food, and I'm kind of the same. If
you're terrible. Not really hungry right now. That's
I don't
why
eat
we
that
don't like
much.
traveling with you.
I know, because you eat every 47 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're in
And-
wine country and we need to kind of.
I get it,
But
you know what?
we've learned to pace ourselves better with that.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife, she's a tiny thing,
Yeah.
and she still gets like that.
And she still remains tiny. She must have an amazing metabolism.
Well,
I eat a big meal, and I'm good for literally the whole day.
yeah, we know.
I know.
You don't
and
eat
you hate
lunch.
it. Hey, Lorenzo, you hungry? No. Okay, we're going to eat. Okay.
No.
Hey, Lorenzo, you hungry? No.
No.
We're going to eat. Okay.
I just ate. I don't like to eat food. I don't like food. Well,
I
then
love food.
you can travel to Cape Town, and we'll be going to wine country. Go to Cape Town where people don't eat. All right, forget all this acting shit.
All right.
This is like, I'm dying to hear this story. What the fuck? You're in this band, The Color Up. It's
Yeah.
you and Chevy and Roxy, and you tell me that she quit the band? What happened?
It was kind of over before it began.
What?
I have to be brutally honest with you. I actually don't even know why. I'm kind of in the dark. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, everyone listening is not even going to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm in this really cool band, and we're having the singer on probably the next episode.
Okay.
He's an incredibly interesting guy, and the band's called The Color Up, and it's kind of a really groovy, funky rock band, and all original. And actually, you know what we're doing next week?
What?
We're going to go play gigs in Alaska.
Right, that's next week.
Yeah, we're going to Alaska. We're being, I guess, courted by a DJ, and he booked a mini tour for us and said, "Look, come here. I want you to play because I love your music."
Well, was one of the draws Roxy? Is he going to be pissed
No.
now that Roxy isn't?
No.
Where's the girl? Is he going to say that when you show?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, he liked the band before she joined. She joined for a little bit, and it was just, unfortunately, a little bit. So
Wow.
she was in for
She
like
didn't
4
give a
shows.
reason?
Apparently, her and the singer got into a fight.
Okay.
Typical rock and roll. So nothing bad about her. She's great. She's a fantastic person.
Were they going out?
No, they were just, I think, I can only speculate.
Are they still not talking?
You can only be, you can be close. Hold on, I need more wine if I'm going to talk about this.
I mean, this is just crazy. I think that they were going out. I think they were going out.
Well, I don't know.
They're fucking.
I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. But all I can say is, and I mean this sincerely, as little as I really know her, I have no ill will. She's great. I wish her all the best. The main thing for her, she's an actress. You're probably going to hear about her. I think she's going places.
Okay.
And her name is Roxy Barons. She's great. Unfortunately, I'm not in a band with her anymore. But Chevy and I are moving on, and we're a power duo, and it's all good. And we rock, and we play locally, and we're going to go play in Anchorage, Alaska. And it's
So you two aren't going to
great.
bring in another chick?
No. I mean, we're open, but not right now.
Right.
No. So
Well, bon voyage, Roxy, and all the best to you, my dear. I
Yes.
thought she was very sweet.
she's great.
I met her, but and
She's
she's not
fantastic.
talking to you either? or-
I think she kind of lumped me into Chevy, so she
Wow.
kind of threw us both.
Well,
in
maybe
the,
he can,
in the garbage, but
illuminate-
it's okay. It's
illuminate
whatever.
us.
I mean, it's life. I wish her well, but we're gonna have Chevy on as a guest because he's a really, really amazing guy, and we're gonna have maybe Scott in the future too.
Yeah, ScottConteActingStudio.com if you're interested, if you live in the LA area and you want a really great teacher. I mean, it's one class and I'm promoting him, but I've known this guy for
Nothing wrong with promoting good people.
a few decades.
That's great.
Maybe longer.
Now, I don't want this episode to be me interviewing you, but besides
okay.
traveling, you are always doing a lot of cool creative things. Putting acting classes aside, it seems like you're happier today. And it
Oh.
seems like you're doing things like all your creative endeavors is making you kind of a happier guy.
Really?
I'm getting a happier vibe from you.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it's the wine talking.
Oh,
You
we
seem
haven't had that
happier.
much.
Had enough.
No, I tell you what.
You seem
There's
lighter.
nothing I can really reveal yet, but like all the Chester Cheetah stuff, there have been some incredible things coming up. So when I'm working, I get an incredible boost. You know what I mean? And then I got a new episode of The Epic Tales of Captain Underpants coming up on Netflix.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I really do owe it all to more intimacy in my marriage, medical marijuana, and yeah, acting.
So
I'm behind in my horror project, but I tell you what, as long as it's taking, I feel it's going to be worth it.
So drugs and sex and creativity
Yeah.
is your key.
It's not drugs.
Yeah.
It's herbs.
It's a drug, dude.
It's a plant.
No, it's a drug. Yeah. You know where heroin is derived from? It's derived from a plant.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's drugs, dude. Nothing wrong with that.
By the way,
So basically drugs and sex.
yeah,
All right.
I got my
Sex,
wife.
drugs, and acting. For me, it's sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
That's cool.
Actually, sex, wine, rock and roll.
Yeah, you don't really imbibe in the marijuana.
No,
Why not?
I did it so much. I did it
No.
to excess when I was younger.
I don't want to hear that because
did.
what you smoked or ingested or whatever when you were younger, that shit has nothing to do with what is happening now.
Probably, but
Nothing to do with
in
it.
the day, though, it was good shit.
Well, that's great.
I got really
But if you go to MedMen,
stoned.
you can walk into MedMen and it is just so magnificent. They're there. What do you need? You give them your driver's license. You put the driver's license in the thing. Now they have all of your information. You've just given strangers your driver's license. And they scan you. And if there's any red flags, you don't get to come in. But you get to come in if you're a good person. And you go. And are you kidding me? There's all kinds of wonderful treats and Now, I don't know much about this vaping, but I don't know how much I'm going to go on the vaping because those little devices they're a little scary.
No, I don't do the medical marijuana thing. So for you, what is the ingestion of choice?
Oh, definitely gummies.
Gummies.
It's the gummies.
So-
I especially am fond of the Green Hornet. And you can just take...
Wait. What's the Green Hornet?
That's the brand of gummy.
Does it look like the Green Hornet? Like a little stamp of like...
No, it's just a little red gummy square.
Oh.
But they have Green Hornet Sativa, Green Hornet Indica, Green Hornet Hybrid. I tell you what, I took a hybrid on a morning. I had the whole day ahead of me. Do you know how much I got done in one day?
No.
My productivity, I was lifting pieces of furniture in my house I have not lifted in 4 years.
You were a superhero.
And cleaned underneath them.
You obtained superhero powers.
I pulled out the refrigerator and cleaned underneath it, spick and span.
Did you lift the refrigerator with one hand while you were
did.
dusting?
I scrubbed the grit. I scrubbed the toilets. I have maids that come. I didn't have to do that.
You're the Hulk of their house.
I don't know about the Hulk. The Hulk just got really angry and smashed things. I got very, very happy and was cleaning and got productive.
It doesn't make you down and like sleepy?
That's what an indica does.
You don't want to listen to Dark Side of the Moon?
That's on indica.
Oh.
Indica is the one that brings you down and mellows you out, man. And then you might start to get a little giggly. Dude, have an indica and watch The Love Boat with a glass of wine. It is euphoria.
Captain stooping really high?
Nicole and I, that's our stoner show. Like if we want to have a gummy, we watch
The Love Boat
we
with
watch The Love Boat.
ingestibles.
Oh my God. It's
Vaping the Love Boat.
And it takes us 3 hours to get through a 45-minute episode because the rewinding, and then I'll start dubbing it, and you don't want to know what goes on.
No, I want to come. I want to come to a
No, but you have to
vaping-
participate. You can't come and just observe.
I'll have a couple hits.
We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's great. One of our guys' day-ins, we can do it.
Yes.
You'll have plenty. It doesn't last all day.
All right.
We'll start you out small. Give
me a
half
little
gummy.
dose because I'm a lightweight now.
We'll give you a 5.
What is it?
5 THC. We'll put a 5 THC.
Oh, it's numbered. See, this is everyone listening. You probably think I'm a douche, but I'm totally ignorant right now of today's way of getting high.
Yeah.
So it's all measured. Mm-hmm. So what's a 5? Is that considered a very,
like
very
5 milligrams?
Oh, it's a milligram thing.
Yeah.
So what's considered a lot now? 20?
Oh, I couldn't do 20. I'd be dead.
Oh, so 20 is a lot.
Not die like.
No, but it's like it'll get you really fucked up.
Any more than a 10, I have not been able to go beyond, or have had any desire to go beyond a 10 milligram THC gummy. I have no desire.
Really?
I get just what I need.
Okay.
I don't want to be so out of control that I can't walk. That scares the shit out
Your
of me.
threshold is a 10.
But you know what, man? Not only does it make me happy and it makes me amorous, it also, it's better than a fucking Excedrin migraine. You know, you take a couple Excedrins for your migraine, or a Tramadol.
Right.
I'm barely taking medications anymore that I need for all my body aches and my accident pains, thanks to medical marijuana.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Well, that's actually really great. And it is natural. It's not a bunch of processed
it's made
chemical
by
shit.
a bunch of lovable hippies, dude.
That's pretty cool.
And the hippie girls, when you go in, the cute little purple-haired chick,
Oh,
all
really
hippy-dippy,
hot? Oh, cool.
has all the intel you need.
Do you go to the Kush lounges there and kind of like get high there?
No.
And hang out and like look at all the cute,
I don't want to
cute
get
girls?
high with anyone. Okay, I ain't going to no Kush lounge, but let's say a couple buddies went to Vegas and we're wandering around looking at chicks in the casinos or whatever. I'd be high for that. That'd be cool.
All right.
But no, I don't want to go to a lounge yet. But they're out there. We have 2 in North Hollywood that just opened up.
Right.
I don't know if I want to go and sit there and... I mean, the girls got to be really cute. I don't want to sit there with a bunch of dudes.
So are the girls
Like
normally...
tattooed dudes.
I've never even been to a dispensary.
Tattooed dudes with those... they're like discos. They're so fun.
Really?
Yeah, they got security guards there and everything. It used to be real covert before it got legalized, right? So you'd walk in and... Oh, my God. I had to get... well, I still do, but I had to go see a doctor. I had to get a doctor's approval, for 1 year, pay the doctor $80 for the visit. You get approved. Here's your card. You can go to any dispensary and get what you need. Well, now that it's legal, you still have to have your ID, but you don't have to fill out all this paperwork. And then you just go in and you have at it. It used to be you could only go in one at a time. Well, now at a place like MedMen, you just walk right in. And
It's the Apple Store of medical marijuana.
It is the Apple Store of medical marijuana. And the company my wife works for, their products are prominently displayed in the MedMen dispensaries. It's great.
So some of the products in something like MedMen are made by the company your wife works for.
Correct. And don't forget,
so they grow.
they've branched out with this stuff too. There's now a veterinary line of CBD, which the THC isn't in there. As much fun it would be to watch Malcolm and Barney Fife, be stoned. You can't give a dog THC.
No.
But you give them CBD, calms them down.
And do you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I put CBD oil on Malcolm's food.
Like
and
puppy chow,
Yeah, it's
dog chow.
It's just a couple little drops of oil on his food, and he gobbles it up, and it has helped. We haven't.
Are
had
they going under the fridge cleaning it and stuff?
No. It's CBD does not make you high or crazy.
No, but it gives you the energy.
No. CBD is the pain healing element.
So they don't have pain. You're finding it works.
I don't know if they don't have pain because a dog can't tell you, but it seems like he's doing much better with a few drops of CBD oil than giving him pain meds.
Well, that's really good.
Which break down his little liver, or taking him in for laser treatments, which was expensive. It's like, this isn't helping his arthritis.
Right.
But with the CBD oil, he's feeling less pain, less discomfort, more apt to move if he has to walk.
Right.
It's a miracle.
How great we live in a state that will allow this for your pet.
So lucky.
Rah, California.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm happy.
I'm happy you're happy.
Are you really? You've never been happy that I was happy.
I'm happy you're happy.
Why
not?
You've never said that to me before,
Today,
ever.
I'm happy you're happy.
What about tomorrow?
I don't know about tomorrow.
You might think I'm a...
There's only now, my friend.
Well, I'm glad that...
There's
I'll take it.
5 minutes from now does not exist.
I will take it.
See? You get more philosophical on this stuff.
No shit. You get nicer.
It's a life.
This is the nice side of Max. You're kind of nice today.
It's a life enhancer.
I was feeling the happiness from you.
I came in with colorful flowers.
You did, actually. You did come in with flowers.
Doom, doom, doom. Chicka, ah. Doom, doom, doom. Chicka, ah. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich? Is he just like me? Now my reward, after driving down here 2 days in a row, I go home. I'm going to feed the pups. I'm going to take them out. They're going to do their business. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to put on the red light over the bar. I'm going to settle down with an ice pack, take a little gummy, go on a ride.
You actually have a red light bulb in your house?
Oh,
you go
you
for
know.
the full
You've
red
seen it
light
above the
district? Well, I have. I've never seen it on.
No, I
your
turn it on every time. You've just never noticed it. It's on every time you come over.
All right.
It is.
You got your own little red light district?
I assure you it's on.
All right.
It's
when I'm coming over next, I'll notice the red light.
It's a little sculpture of a lamppost, and there's a drunk Charlie Chaplin type guy.
I've seen that. I just don't remember it on.
Red bulb.
I don't remember the vibe with the red, and we're smoking and vaping. I guess that's the next layer to the Max Koch Guys Day In, huh?
Well, shit. I mean, why not, right?
Why not? We'll vape and we'll watch The Love Boat.
No, but thank you for that documentary you recommended, The Godfathers
That
of
was a
Hardcore.
great doc. Guys out there and girls, I hope that we have a lot of women listening. I hope. Even though it's Guys Day In, I hope that women are listening because it would be
Wouldn't it be great if women were
I wish
listening?
we had a lot of women listening. That would be so great. But there is a great documentary if you just love rock and roll and you love the spirit of what a rock band is. It's called The Godfathers of Hardcore. And I highly recommend it. And I turned Max onto it. And dude, I think you loved it, right?
I did. I thought it was great. I'd never heard of
It's inspiring, actually.
Agnostic Front, the punk rock band. And
I never heard of them either.
Never heard of them.
No, but I respect
All my
them.
years of loving punk. And they're great.
I respect him so much. The whole thing is basically the bass player.
Yeah.
Who is such a character.
Yeah, oh my
but
God, is he funny.
He is the spirit of rock and roll. He really is.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's fantastic. I loved it. So after the first 5 minutes, I thought, oh, this is a Max movie.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you liked it. So I highly recommend that doc.
We'll get Kitey High and watch like what is Pink Floyd live at Pompeii?
Oh my God. This is how high I was. This is going back in the day. And I grew up in the Valley. And there was a theater. And this is a true story. There's a theater in the Valley back in the day. It was called the Fox Theater.
Sure.
And they would do nothing but play rock movies.
Oh wow.
And they would allow you, and this is back then.
Wow.
They would allow you to smoke and get high in the theater.
Oh, that's
They
awesome.
didn't care. And it was also really cheap. Getting in was, I think, $5.
Yeah.
So they were showing Pink Floyd live at Pompeii.
Dude.
And I think even the projectionist was high. So we're all in there, and we're completely blitzed. The movie was upside down and backwards.
Dude.
And nobody said anything. We all sat there,
That's great.
watched it upside down and backwards, and we loved it.
Whoa.
Yes, I don't know, 90 minutes, however long it is.
Set the controls
And-
for the heart of the
And then we left. And we all had a great experience. And that's how fucked up we were. And the projectionist never fixed it. He never even did anything.
I love that story.
Yeah.
Where was the Fox again?
It was on Van Nuys Boulevard.
Correct.
Van Nuys Boulevard near Magnolia, something like that.
God, amazing.
Yeah, good old days.
Wow.
So, yeah, Pink Floyd. Wow.
Cool.
Well, dude,
Dude.
great to see you. Great
too,
to catch
buddy.
up.
It's awesome.
Do you realize this is episode 23?
Oh, awesome.
It only took us 4 years to come here. We got to do this more often.
More to come.
More to come. Great to see you, dude. Everyone that's listening, everyone that tunes in, that gives us your time, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
There's going to be more. We're going to have really great guests. Keep listening, and we really appreciate it. Max, final thoughts?
I'm out. I'm going to go get high now. I just want to get high. Is that a song?
It is now. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you later.
I don't want to work. Lorenzo want to bang on the drum all day.